say absolutely nothing. I don't want to hear a dang thing about my 2 inclusions on this team that are not a part of this category. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear anything at all. What's up, guys? In all seriousness, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, of course, for more content. If you want to get yelled at in the first few seconds of the video, totally that's what we do here. Totally, that's something that we do on the daily, every day. I just feel like it's necessary. I'm totally playing. Anyways, in all seriousness, though, we are using the SDA category with a little bit of flavor. You know what I'm saying? It got upgraded a little bit. So, full thing I want to say is, yeah, you could put the SS3 physical Goku there. Yeah, you could put Pan physical there. Yeah. Okay. So I know that. I'm aware, right? As you would obviously know by now. But I wanted to give the boy Kid Buu a chance. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I remember when this category and the fusion category came out, and we haven't done this in a long time. But one of the things that we would do as members of the community is we would race each other. Not really racing, but we would time challenge, right? I think Rhymestyle started it, and then I came in and trumped his time because, you know. But in all seriousness, I think we did that, and Kid Buu just was thrown in on every team, kind of like how Turles. If you look at the damage for these teams and what the best teams would technically be, Turles AGL is literally on every freaking team because the 40% passive and all that. So technically, he'd probably be better here than Kid Buu too. Shout out to the boy Kid Buu for his easy A eventually coming. He's gonna be really, really good in that scenario. But right now, 50% attack and defense is the best support passive in the game, although this right here is not the best. So there's that. 80% is not that great, but otherwise, we also have this Gohan here, another really, really good support unit, still at SA9, 35% attack and defense, and they're able to get the secondary leader skill for Omega, the 50% 3 keys, so they get a little bit of defense, a little bit of attack, a little bit more HP, so we can have a little bit more overall HP. So that's what we're doing here. So I hope you guys enjoy regardless. Subscribe if you haven't been new, of course, for more content. Like I said, if you want to have a little bit more HP, you want to have a little bit more consistency, you don't want to have to deal with Kid Buu and his restriction, which I, again, apparently don't give a dang about, then you would use those 2 units I mentioned earlier, the SS3 physical Goku and Pan, because they're flat out just already in this category, so you don't have to deal with any of that. But I want that ultra full power to get an ultra full power upgrade. So that's basically what we're doing here. So for today's video recommendations, Gogeta, please. Come on. Okay, cool. Thanks. He's going to counter. So today's video recommendations. On the right-hand side of the screen, we do have SS4 GOKU summons. Crit here, too. And that was a lot of fun. I want to say the summons. I started off yo, I'm ready for the shaft, bro. Just bring it on, right? So that one wound up being pretty fun. Otherwise, we have Purunga's, his what do I say? How do I say this? His leaked ways to get the Dragon Balls. Make sure you check that out. Otherwise, on the left-hand side of the screen at the end of the video, you will see a super tech hitting that upgrade button. You guys seen the meme, right? The tech upgrade. And we do have basically the SS4 Goku that we're using in this video, who apparently is the 1 unit that's off rotation, but it's not that bad of a thing in this scenario. But we have that, and we have that guy being able to be used on the super tech team and just showing off how good that team is with arrival, basically. So, anyways, we're going to go with that. Oh, wow. I was too busy talking. I meant to put the Omega on the left side. Wow, this is actually annoying. But you know what? Maybe the 40% down that we're getting. Good news is Kid Buu should be off rotation. I was too busy talking. I meant to put Gohan in the middle for the shocking speed against for both allies, which is why I was like, wait, why is the last Omega not getting a super? Oh, man. All right, cool. We're good. He doesn't need it, I guess. Hopefully they decide the additional super crit. Maybe. All right, cool. Thanks, Omega, for just not. Come on, seriously. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Are you gonna crit too? That'd be nice if you decide to crit. Oh wow, no crit, but I guess no crit necessary. So we have Goku. I'm sorry, Gogeta, you're leaving right now. And Goku, if you didn't know, long story short, he's better whenever he has more attack and more HP, excuse me. He gets 70% more attack and defense. Otherwise, he has a medium chance to counter the enemy's super attack with tremendous power. He's basically what we wanted to have happen in the first place. We now have an SS4 Goku on this category. We all thought maybe the SS4 STR should have been in this category. Long story short, he wasn't. And that's now a moot point. We now effectively have a Goku in this category. And when we didn't see Goku in the category initially, I was like, yo, eventually we're going to get this, right? Because it's just you can't have Goku not in a category, especially one that's talking about that arc and, the fact that he was such a prominent part of that arc. Shadow Dragon arc. So there's like no way that that wasn't going to be a thing. So ultimately, it did wind up being one, as you would expect. Okay. You know what? Dang, you get freaking Kid Buu. Really? I vouched for you. I vouched for you hardcore. And this is how you do me? Oh, I'm not even mad. I've played pretty badly because I've been talking too much. You know the cool thing about this team? You know the really cool thing about this team, though, is between Goku and Kid Buu, they're like a really good / really bad pairing because they want to be as high on HP as possible. They both actually want to be like above like 70% as well, too. Well, Kid Buu 80, but still, they want to be pretty high on HP to be able to be effective. And the reason why I was mad at Kid Buu there is because I was literally at like 79% HP just now. And I was like, oh, great. Now Kid Buu has no passive. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. So if you're using Kid Buu, you got to pay attention. But again, the risk outweighs the reward, in my opinion anyway, at least in this scenario for this video. But again, for consistency, I'd definitely switch up the units. Okay, hopefully we don't get hit with a super, because getting stuck with 2 of these guys on this rotation is not how I wanted this to go. SS4 Gogeta is supposed to be here, but I just got started off with really bad setups. The game started me off with really bad setups. Please don't super me. Thank you. Hopefully, well, I know Kid Buu's going to get supered. He's just going to get destroyed in the last slot. Unfortunately, anyway. All right, Omega, thank you. Attack is down, so that's helpful. And he also has the Wii item active, so that's helpful as well. So maybe we take very little damage here. Oh, no super, thank you. That's totally what I wanted to have happen, and I'm not even joking. All right, so now you get to just lose. Thanks. All right, so Goku, and his best friend basically is either himself, which is the other STR, well, which is the STR SS4 Goku. You can use him because, again, if you take a look back at this, if I scroll this down a little bit, Ultra Full Power is the name of this one. The other one's not called that. So they can be used on the same team if you were wondering and you didn't know or haven't gotten clarification on that. You've been asking for a while. Yes, my children, you can, in fact, use them together. So technically that would be his best friend. Also, another option for that would be, again, this SS4 Vegeta or the SS3 GT Goku, or like GT Goku variants, basically. So 806,000 damage right there. Oh, no! Goku with the trap! How could you fall for that? Low-key, he took no damage, though. How could you fall for that? That's the oldest trick in the book. He's been doing that for like a year now. How could you fall for that? Oh, man, that brought back memories from when I took on this stage and I brought Golden Frieza, and Golden Frieza dodged that, so Vegeto's like, come here. And then Frieza goes in and just partially then dodges. He's like, no, I'm not going all the way in. That's still one of my favorite moments ever. Oh, man, leave a like if you guys remember that. That is still one of my all-time favorite moments ever that I have experienced in this game. Oh, hey, look, we finally got the right rotations. And look, we'll have Kid Buu next round, too, with Goku, so that's perfect. All that means I need to do here is I effectively need to do a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and heal first. His attack can still be lowered? Oh, wow, this event's pretty easy. Because the only thing you can't do is stun him. You can seal him, you can lower his attack, you can lower his defense. Only thing you can't do is seal the man. It's been a while since I've played with an event that has those type of restrictions, and I'm honestly surprised because this is like, you know, this is more of a more premium character, so I would have thought, I don't mind, but I would have thought that it would have been like, yo, you can't do anything to this guy at all, but okay. Like UI Goku, you basically can't do anything there. Jiren started turning off your abilities pretty early, I think. I think when you start fighting Tech Jiren, you stop being able to do certain things, so it's like, I'm surprised. We have almost 2 million attack stat on Vegeta, or Gogeta here. Excuse me. We're going to counter this as well. Oof, that angle looked nice. From the behind his head angle. Is it going to be a crit? Ah, no crit. Okay. That's actually not bad, though, because Omega is... Basically, I'm not going to take any damage for this rotation at all. Omega's going to do a solid amount of damage. There was a time where Omega was at the top of the hard hitters list in this game, too, when he came out, basically. Thank you, Omega, for not doing multiple super crits as well. Thank you so much. That is totally appreciated. Gohan's not going to get hit with a super. We're staying above like 95% HP. This is perfect. This is insane. All right, let's go. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen. It all comes full circle. Goku's getting like probably like 68% attack and defense right now. Okay, look at that attack stat. compared to Vegeta's already. It's pretty high. And you know the funny thing is, Vegeta is basically, look at this, I've been doing this, he's been like this for a long time. It's going to trigger some people. He's literally one orb away. And he's been like that for like a year. But Goku's nowhere near. He's only 50 or so % right there. Because I only have one dupe, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so let's go. Let's just go. I think that it's a given that we're going to win this rotation. We're going to win the turn. Okay, so we're not close enough to a Dokkan attack either. He's not going to take any damage. I'm sure you guys could have saw his defensive stat just then. Also, we have the Whis item, so 2.3 million attack stat. Okay. All right, not bad. Come on, show me some damage. Oh, there it is. 1.6 critical hit. Now, that's not the most impressive critical hit because we know that, you know, for example, STR Goku can do millions of damage, but this guy can too. So in different scenarios, different events, you know, he'd be better. But otherwise, I'm loving this guy, man. That attack stat was so high, and it's funny to me because when I use the STR version, his attack stat is about 2.4, 2.5 or so at rainbow value with support on rotation, and this Goku's only 50%, you know, and he's really, really good. So I really enjoy that, man. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this Kid Buu power-up. I probably, if I do it again, to be honest, I probably will drop Gohan and add in either Pan or the Goku, but I'll still keep Kid Buu just for the meme. Oh, seriously. Have an awesome day. I will catch you all in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Take it easy.